So I've decided I'm not bringing back For the Culture Canada, which I know if you're in my circle, you probably heard me talk about it a bunch. But what I've come to find is that after I moved to Vancouver, I really, really loved the independence that I got from moving because I've been wanting it for years before I moved away. You know what I mean? So to finally have it, I just been finding that I hate having limits placed on myself at this point. Limits in my own mind about my personal sense of belief, my own sense of self, all of that kind of stuff. And I've come to find that, even leaving everything behind, allowing me to create a new space for myself. I decided that with this new confidence that I've gained for myself, that there's no way I'm gonna let a brand put any limits on what I want to create in the future. Why would I want to create a brand that limits me by, limiting me just only to making Canadian content or talking to only artists and businesses? I want to make stuff that's a lot more esoteric if I wanted it to be. You know what I mean? And Brendan Yates from Turnstile once said, disconnect from everything I think I know, release my mind, my garden grows. So leaving everything behind, shedding it all, the spotlight isn't on me. And when I initially came up with this all, man, I legit had like this existential kind of like dread almost, like the guardrails for myself were taken away. But now it's all on me and I get to choose what path I go on this mountain, which is super tight, I was creating this path for myself on this mountain, and then when I realized that, oh, this is not the path that I got to go on, I'm going to pivot now and go somewhere else. And I think this is the path forward. So yeah, for that reason, I'm not bringing it back. But it doesn't mean that it wasn't important to me. It was so great to connect with the creative people that I knew that I really wanted to meet, because I didn't feel like I was able to really connect with like non-creatives throughout my whole life. You know what I mean? And I've always been an artist my whole life, making music, photography, making videos, all of that stuff. Art, all sorts of stuff that you guys don't even know. So that was a mission accomplished for me, but now my mission is a lot bigger and a lot grander than it was when I initially started For the Culture Canada, even when I ended it. So that's where I'm at. And so, yeah, this is not a death. It's a reincarnation.